Good morning, guys. It's Mrs. Alaka. It is Tuesday, October 27th, 2020. This is part B of task number 19, the write long. What we're actually going to do is we're going to execute the write long part of writing long now that you see what the structure is. A write long is a way to annotate. It's a form of annotation. I want to make that clear. I know it looks different than the little jots we've been doing. It looks different than the charts and the timelines. Um, it is a way for you to annotate what you are thinking, note what you are thinking, but it brings you down into your thinking more deeply. And I can guarantee you that you're going to come up with thoughts that you never thought before. I'm going to give a brief example. I used it yesterday. In Teachers College, they gave us some topics that we could choose from to research as we were going through the Institute, pretending that we were kids. And I chose to do voting rights because I really believe that our voters' abilities for their voices to count is squelched. That's just how I feel as a citizen. So I was doing annotations, I was note taking, and I have a whole pad of notes. You can see this here, what I am doing. And I realized that after doing a write long, that I almost feel like the Electoral College, which is part of voting, shouldn't count. I think we should get rid of it. It doesn't matter anymore. It was created in our Bill of Rights. It was the Second Amendment. It answered some stuff that was happening in the country in the 1700s. It doesn't apply to now. And that is a thought that I had after doing a write long and going through everything that I learned. So it is a way to annotate because annotations are all about your thinking. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to just take you over here. And by the way, Finley is outside, so he's probably going to walk through my classroom at any moment or start barking. I'm going to put pictures of that online. I finished my annotations or my thoughts on the chart, and you're going to see that in this post. I'm going to put it so you could see it, and you're going to see a final copy of the write long. So basically, I'm going to take my idea that I can't believe that kids believed Killer Kane. I'm going to model some writing for you. It's going to be messy. You're going to hear me talking out loud. You're going to hear that, some things where I changed my mind. You might even hear me come up with some sort of aha moment because that usually happens when I'm doing a write long. And when this lesson is done, you are going to do a write long for the idea that you chose when you were doing those annotations. You're going to do a write long today. You're going to be doing it on a doc that I'm going to send you because we're digital and I need to be able to see it and work with it this week. And you hear the dog barking. Give me a second. Finley, come get a cookie. Come on. That's the only way he comes in. Come on. Oh, are you stuck? Good boy. All right, hang on. He needs a cookie. What a good dogs get. Okay. Go. Okay, we're good. So here I go. I am amazed at how many kids in my classes thought that Killer Kane in Rodman Philbrick's, always put the title, Rodman Philbrick's, underline, Greek the Mighty was innocent. After all the evidence we had to the contrary. Come up here, buddy. Come on. Come on. So kids, what I'm having, what I need to do now in a write long is, now that I have that idea, I have to prove it. So I'm going to take my evidence off of that chart. So you're going to see me looking sideways to write this down. And I've got my book next to me to get exact quotes. In a write long, you have to prove what you are saying by using the actual text evidence. Okay. So here I go. We knew from the very beginning of the book that Max's father, had done something so bad that Grim and Graham could not even use his real name, which is Penny. Grim would call him, I'm going to put this in italics just like the book did, him. Would call him him. So now on my chart, that I have that as page 3. That was the very beginning of the book. And the quote says, Grim never says my father's name, just him, like his name is too scary to say. So Max tells readers Grim never says my father's name. Notice I'm referencing the page exactly. Just, where's my mouse? Just him, and italicize, just him, comma, like his name is too scary to say. So then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to bring this up so I can actually see it. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to end the quote, and then I'm teaching you now how to actually cite your page number. We're going to go Philbrick, because we're using his book, page 3. Then you put the period. That is how you cite your source correctly. Okay, just him, like his name is too scary to say. So now it's me talking right off the bat. We knew as readers that that he did something horribly wrong. Readers in my classes put that together with Max living with his grandparents and started predicting that Henny Kane killed Max's mom. Predicting that Kenny Kane killed Max's mom. Nice to be mother. Sounds more official. Okay, Kenny Kane killed Max's mother. From page 3. From the 3rd page. So why were kids so willing to believe Killer Kane when he put his hands on that Bible? I do not get it. Okay, so what you're seeing here is and you're hearing me too, is you're seeing that I'm using text evidence and explaining that text evidence and then putting my thoughts in around that text evidence. It kind of angered me that you guys were like so willing to let Killer Kane go. But in reality, when I first read the book, I think I had the same gut reaction too. I think I wanted to believe Max's dad because we're kind people, right? And we want to believe. So then I have my next piece of text evidence. And it says, let's see. Oh, Gwen. We got to bring Gwen in there because that was another huge hint. So I'm going to do another paragraph. Notice how long that first one is. I probably even could paragraph it in there in a little bit. But I'm going to say a few chapters later, so I'm transitioning. Max is having dinner with Freak and his mom. I want you to be able to see that. With Freak and his mother, Gwen. She was trying to apologize to Max for running off on him abruptly the chapter before. She was frightened and explained that it was because he looked so much like his dad, who she knew. Now, this is, I'm going to take a piece of this quote because this quote, which is on page 24, this is that really wicked long quote. Using the camera is so hard to do this. Hang on. Where it's like, so Susan, did your grandmother excuse me? That piece. That's a really long quote. In addition, I don't need all of that. I just need the part where she says, I thought that man was crazy. So I'm going to take only a piece of it. And I'm going to paraphrase the rest just because it would be awkward to type it and write it the way Rodman Philbrick wrote it, because he did that for a purpose. Oh, please tell me you're still there. Are you still here? Oh, Ah, thank God. Okay, so here we go. It says, that man I always thought was crazy. She tells Max that she always thought that his dad was crazy. So I literally got that off of the out of the book. Crazy and scary. And then I'm going to give the page number in parentheses, page 24, and then put a period there. When readers find out that Gwen and Max's mom used to be close friends until she until Max's mom married Penny Kane. Now I'm going to put, so I've explained that scene and I'm going to put another thought. The boys were too young to remember, we think. But Gwen, certainly, I like certainly better. But Gwen certainly knew him, and she confirms the hints we had been given earlier in the book. So I've taken that piece of text evidence and I have explained it. I'm not going to bore you with taking you all the way through because I want to give you time actually to do your own write long. But what I do want to do is give you, I want to give you this. And I think I have it, yeah. So I'm going to give you this. It's going to be on a new doc. Let me just make a new doc real quick. Oh, no, I don't want that one. Ah, and you guys can see how horrible I am at all of this. I lost you again. Let me go to documents. Oh, that's cute. I want a new doc. There we go. Right long must haves. Okay. I'm going to put this in a different color. I'll give this to you as well. I'm going to make it big. Okay. Okay. I'm going to get rid of that. None. And we're going to put this in red. Okay. And then we're going to go here. Here we go. Number 1. You must have your thought. Two, you must have quotes, exact quotes, words from the author. You must have explanations of each, I can spell, explanations of each quote and how they support your idea. And you need to have, these are all required, you must have page numbers. So I could go back to the text and see exactly what you were talking about if we were having some sort of discussion. These are the must-haves. This is going to be scored. This is going to be looked at by by another group. Tomorrow I will talk to you about how this is going to be scored. I'll introduce the rubric when we're doing our little lessons, and which is a Wednesday, and they're live for everybody. And then on Thursday, somebody's going to be looking at your stuff. Okay. So good luck today. Notice my right long, how long it is, and I'm not even done with my other two pieces of evidence. When we say a right long is long, we literally mean a right long is long. You can count my sentences. I think right now I'm probably up at about 15, and I'm not even close to done yet. So good luck. Use the rest of today and tonight to complete the right long. It must be turned in by tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I miss you guys, and I'll talk to you later.